I had a great hindrance in my career as I was a classical dancer, and it used to affect my performances. It started from my lower eyelid and then proceeded to upper eyelid. Then it was on my cheek and also towards my neck.
Namaste. I'm Dr. Malti Panchavag. I'm an anesthesiologist working at the MVD Center, Pune, along with Dr. Jayadev Panchavag, who's the director of this MVD Center, and he's a neurosurgeon. Our team comprises of anesthesiologists, of course the neurosurgeon, counselors, physiotherapists and neurologists who all come together to help get the patient better at the end of their treatment of either trigeminal neuralgia or hemifacial spasm. Today we are going to talk about a lady who is a Bharatanatyam dancer from Bangalore. She had hemifacial spasm for a few months before she came to us, and being in the public field and necessarily needing to go on public performances many times in a month, she had difficulty because of the spasm. Plus the camera was always on her face apart from the rest of the body, and it could catch up even minute twitches and spasms that were there on her face. So it was very imperative for her profession, that she should undergo treatment for this, and she refused Botox. Because Botox is only a temporary measure, but also more importantly, Botox causes paralysis of the facial muscles. For her, having very good facial movement was very important. So her choice in treatment was towards a permanent cure, and which she chose as microvascular decompression surgery. After some research on the net, she found us. She found that this was a center of excellence for a treatment of hemifacial spasm. She reached out to us. Our team gave her a lot of information, which she processed, did her own research, and finally came to us for one consultation. And at the end of that consultation, she was convinced that this was where she has to get operated, and she went back, got her family in order, and came back for surgery. So let's listen to what she has to say about the ordeal that she underwent before surgery.
आपका नाम क्या है?
समुद्यता।
समुद्यता।
हाँ।
और आप कहाँ पे रहते हो?
मैं बैंगलोर से हूँ।
बेंगलोर से। और आप क्या करते हैं?
आई एम अ क्लासिकल डांसर।
Okay, and what is your complaints, ma'am?
It started with a twitching on my right eye, lower lid, and gradually it spread to my cheek and also to my neck, and almost my eyes get closed sometimes.
And since how many years?
It has been from last 3 years.
Okay.
So this disease, hemifacial spasm, affects the person's life completely. It usually starts with lower eyelid. It starts with fluttering of the lower eyelid, either on the right side or the left side. It is always on one side of the face. Very, very rarely, extremely rarely, hemifacial spasms are bilateral, and that too, I have never seen simultaneous bilateral hemifacial spasms. So hemifacial spasms are always on one side first. Secondly, in most of these patients, it starts with fluttering of the lower eyelid, then it spreads to the upper eyelid. So the person starts complaining that movements like fluttering like this start happening involuntarily, especially when they are in some challenging situations, like they are giving a speech or they meet people who are not known to them. This movement starts. After some time or months, this movement spreads to their cheek, and then cheeks also start, one-sided cheek also starts fluttering like this along with the eye, and in the end the angle of the mouth also starts getting pulled in repetitive volleys of movements which happen involuntarily. So in the end, hemifacial spasms, when I am speaking, they look like this. This is also a muscle which is supplied by facial nerve, which is called as platysma. So this is the action of platysma. Sometimes the entire face and platysma starts moving. However, it looks even more grotesque. So their social interactions suffer over the period of time. Along with that, the different facets of life also start suffering, like going to college, meeting people, meeting friends, getting married, going for interviews, job interviews, even going out in the society. For example, simple activity like going to films with the friends becomes difficult because they are ridiculed.
So she underwent surgery, I think in approximately 2018 August or so, and she has very nicely shared her public performance photographs, even close-ups of her face, where you can appreciate how well she is and how happy she is. And for her, it has been an intensely satisfying surgery because she is able to get back to her old life, and she is just not conscious of the fact that she underwent surgery. She was also very grateful that the incision was not seen on her face and it was behind her ear, and that was very important for her.
Hello, I'm Samodyata. I'm coming from Bangalore, and by profession I'm a classical dancer, Bharatanatyam dancer. I was suffering from hemifacial spasm from past 3.5 to 4 years.
Okay.
I tried taking some medications which didn't work, and finally I found that Dr. Chaidev is one of the best doctor. So I came to Pune for my surgery, and in April, that's 3.5 months ago, I underwent a surgery, MVD surgery for hemifacial spasm, and now I'm spasm free. I had a great hindrance in my career as I was a classical dancer, and it used to affect my performances. It started from my lower eyelid, and then proceeded to upper eyelid, then it was on my cheek and also towards my neck.
Okay.
So by the time I came for the surgery, I used to have spasm whole of my half of the right sided face.
What about your confidence?
Yeah, it has really increased, and yeah, very soon I'll be on stage performing back.
Okay.
So I'm back with my classes and institute, so doing good. I'm very thankful to doctor and his team for making me spasm free.
Hemifacial spasms can induce the thoughts of suicide because the entire life gets affected, and that is why, my friends, I keep on telling these sufferers that there is a way to stop these spasms permanently. It's a MVD surgery. There is a center here in India, perhaps the only center which is dedicated to MVD surgeries in the whole of Asia. We are here to serve you, and this information has to reach everyone. In fact, everyone in India and abroad, and even in places where medical facilities are not available like Africa. I hope it happens one day, but one thing at a time. Let us start educating people that hemifacial spasms can be cured, and there is a specific center which is working on this for the last 15 years. Thank you very much. Please help us spread this message. It will save some lives, it will improve some lives, and definitely it will bring joy on the face of all of us, because when we see a hemifacial spasm patient cured, it gives us tremendous energy and enthusiasm to continue with this focused work. Thank you very much for your patient listening, and do visit other interesting videos on our YouTube channel.